Shalom. It's your brother Lahab. Coming back at you again with a quick little lesson. And before I get into anything, I want to start off by giving infinite honor and infinite glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. And double honors goes to the elders and apostles of a great millstone who pushes truth 100% and being a great example for us younger brothers. And peace and blessing to the Akim up under the elders pushing the same truth throughout the four winds without faith and sincerity and intelligence. To you we say Shalom. And I'm entitled this video, Cut All Ties with the World, because we have to, once we fully immerse ourselves with this truth, and we fully come to terms with coming back to who we are, learning our heritage, we have to cut all ties, man, with this world, And that's just something that we have to do, because, this world is just complete wickedness and madness, man. This world profit us nothing. It doesn't. And we have to flee, man. Cut those loose ends. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hanging with these 2/3 anymore, man. Try to get away from that. We can't be caught up doing the things that they're doing, because that's not us, man. If we coming back to who we are, our heritage, man, we're nothing like these 2/3 Jakes out here, man. I'm gonna start off with this scripture. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Once again, cut off the ties of the world, man. Cut them off. Flee from America. What it says, be not cut off in her iniquity. Yeah, be not cut off in her iniquity. You don't want to be caught up in the destruction that's about to come to America, man. That's why we have to let it go, man. We have to come back to who we are. We have to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. It's just something that we have to do, man. Something that has to be done. We can't say go out and teach and constantly saying, oh, you have to do this, do that, and do this, and yet you still have ties to this world, man. You can't do that, not in this truth, man. Scripture. This is Mark chapter 2, verse 22. It says, and no man putteth new wine into old bottles, else the wine does burst the bottles. Once again, man, cut off those ties. You have to refresh yourself, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You have to cut off those ties, refresh yourself, with this word right here, man. You can't continue to be a part of this world and thinking you're gonna come back to who you are and stuff. That ain't gonna work.
You in the bathroom, Damien?
It says, let me start over. And no man putteth new wine into old bottles, else the new wine doeth burst the bottle, and the wine is spilled, and the bottles will be marred. But
You in the
new
bathroom?
wine must be put into new bottles. And but yeah, man, it says, but new wine must be put into new bottles, and that's right. You know, we have to. Only new wine can be put in new bottles. You know what I'm saying? So we have to cut off this world, you know, and come back to these scriptures, man. You know, and we have to also cut off cut off these ties with these 2/3 too, man. You know, we can't continue to be hanging out with people of this world. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can't continue to do that. You know, this is Second Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14. It says, "Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion, yeah, Salaki, and what communion has light with darkness?" You know, so we can't be we can't be constantly. I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with, you know, seeing an old friend or something hollering at and hi wooty woo, yada yada yada, but just an everyday thing, chilling with someone while they constantly rolling up, smoking, and you know, just you know, doing things of the world, man. You know, we don't have no reason to be kicking it with them anymore, man. You know, there's no reason for that. You know. Let's see, another one. Okay, yeah. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect, the will of the Most High," man. You know, be not conformed with this world. You know, cut all loose ties of this world, man. Cut them off. You know, uh, and the only way that you're gonna be able to do that is with the washing of this word, man. You know, with the washing of the what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that scripture. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 26. "That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word." You know what I'm saying? Renewing yourself with this word right here, man. Cleansing yourself with this word, you know. Cutting those ties and being not unequally yoked with unbelievers, you know, completely cleansing yourself and immersing yourself in this truth, man. Coming back to who you are, you know, renewing your mind, man. You know, and with that, I want to close out by giving infinite honor, infinite glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakar Quadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of a great millstone who rule well and teach us truth 100%, being a great example to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings to the Hakim up under the elders pushing this truth throughout the four winds, man. And Shalom.